As more appliances in our houses connect to the internet, they'll be able to shop on our behalf, putting us in a state of unconscious consumption, where we are unaware of the act of shopping itself.
The result is that we move away from the utility of shopping and we start to consider shopping in new ways, as entertainment, as activity, and almost as a new form of self-expression.
Let's take the nasty bits out and focus on the fun, the experience in shopping.
In this next evolution of brick and mortar, what would the metrics for success be? Rachel Shepman, founder of a really interesting concept store called Story, told us about how she prefers to measure experience per square foot, in addition to the more traditional sales per square foot.
The concept of Story, very quickly, is using retail as media. It's a 2,000 square foot space in Chelsea that has the point of view of a magazine. We reinvent it entirely every 4 to 8 weeks like a gallery, and we sell things like a store. This idea of using it beyond content creation and beyond sales transaction and beyond brand impressions and to kind of leverage it for community is something that's amazing.
We have this grand idea that in the future, community post offices should be the center of communities. They should be places where you can experience a new coffee product. They should be a place where you could maybe showroom new furniture.
Humans have always been very visually oriented, and as more and more consumers are shopping via mobile, the picture really is king. And actually, lots of brands are thinking very hard about their visual strategy.
This is a thing that started on the internet and is now becoming part of merchandising because it's what we're used to seeing. So this is the Kate Spade Saturday store in Soho, which is a wonderful retail environment and very, very tuned into these kind of trends. So they've not only done this in the window, they've done it on the walls.
As Elias Konstantopoulos told us during the big shopping pop-up in London, audio represents tremendous opportunities in retail.
I'm dreaming about a world where the kind of retail experience will be scored, almost like a film. What about you have your phone and you've got your earbud in, and as you move around the store, you feel like you're actually part of your own retail movie?
Mobile apps by retailers, manufacturers, and third parties like Shopkick are vying for consumers' attention. But as this competition ramps up, we're in danger of impairing the overall experience as consumers become the potential targets of incessant messaging.
I dread the thought of competing personalized messaging beeping me to high heaven, when I go through a store. I want to make sure that we don't bring old habits back in the name of customization.
From heat mapping to iBeacons to predictive shipping, choosing from all the technologies available today can be a really overwhelming task for retailers. As Andy Murray mentioned at our conference, the smartest brands are making strategic decisions by using the rule of high tech versus high touch.
As we get to this higher levels of technology, there's a demand for this equilibrium counterbalance of high touch in our lives. We're still human beings that make decisions based on our humanity.
97% of the innovations I'm involved in are not technological. They're business model innovations, they're service innovations, they're experience innovations. And too often the focus is on, hey, there's a cool new technology, iBeacon. What can we do with that technology? No, we have to think about how can we serve the customer better.